for Transformers animated Electrostatic Soundwave with Ratbat. Got him yesterday at Target, which I was kind of surprised because they had 2 Soundwaves and 1 Freeway Jazz, and it's normally the other way around. But maybe someone actually took a liking to a Freeway Jazz over Soundwave, so no, never know. He is actually a lot better than his Soundwave counterpart, I think. His original Soundwave. Okay, dropped him, and there goes Ratbat, because Ratbat can fit robot or his bat mode and in his Keytar mode on the top of Soundwave. You gotta use some force, but it gets up there. See, it fits up there. You know, it's pretty simple to come off, but I do have only one little issue, because it was both Soundwaves had minor issues. I looked at them. This one has, I remember Sean Long's were way, like, for this one, we're like way up here or something. But on mine, they're just slightly off. Like, the paint's just slightly off the molded plastic bits for where the paint should be. It's not that big a deal, because I normally have Soundwave and Robot, or Sound Blaster, as he should be called. Soundwave and Robot mode. So it's not a big deal. And I'm actually going to focus on I'm going to focus on Ratbat real quick. He is a very, very cool Keytar. You can see he has the equalizer bars there. He has his his bat head, which actually looks just like the head of the guitar. You know what I mean? Just like a cool head of a guitar. So transform him. It's quite simple, because all you need to do really is once you split the Keytar pieces, everything just folds together, and you can position these because they are on like pin joints and stuff, so you can have them down like that if you want, and then you want to rotate his head there. So there you got Ratbat, his rat mode, his bat mode, and you can peg that on the top of Soundwave too, but I don't think you'll be going. I don't think it shows that like in the official pictures, but I don't think you'll be driving down the street and see a Scion XB. Somehow, if you even see one that looks like Soundwave with giant Ratbat on top, maybe a giant Keytar to like advertise for a guitar, like a guitar store or something. But I doubt a giant Keytar or a giant Ratbat, like Ratbat being a giant bat Keytar looking thing on top of his car. So he's really cool. Really reminiscent of Sound Blaster, and it's really noticeable on the camera, but it's not as noticeable in person. The different shade of gray here. This is a really like dark faded gray, almost black, and this is just a really light gray. It's just how they had to attach it, how to apply it, because you can feel this is probably molded plastic. This is probably just paint. So nothing big. You can see he has the classic Decepticon symbol there. So to transform, what you want to do is this. Just a little note. This one is really tight. I can barely get it to move at points. So, but what you want to do first? I just like to do that. So you kind of as a whole looks like you get in an accident, or you're going or something like that. But you never know. Then you want to take this piece, fold it up, just so I don't forget. I fold the wheels in, split the arm pieces, like that. Then I like to actually normally have it down like that when I do this, because it makes it a little bit easier, but it's normally not. There we go. You just got to get a hold of it, and it folds up. Like P.L. pointed out in his review, it's actually a lot easier on Sound Blaster to get that, or that's what I'm calling him, Sound Blaster, to get the pieces folded up. To get that piece folded up, you want to flip down the head, and turn that around and flip it down like that. They'll be opposites right now. Then you want to take the waist piece and rotate it, which mine's very tight. It's a very tight joint. Don't know why. So there you have Transformers animated Electrostatic Soundwave in robot mode. I was kind of worried that he was just going to be Electrostatic Soundwave and would not include Ratbat. because when we saw the new figures at BotCon for the first time, that's when we saw like the official figures for the first time, like Rodimus, Hydrodive Bumblebee. Wait, was Hydrodive Bumblebee there? I don't remember. Goldfire Grimlock was. They keep thinking it's Goldfire, but apparently the official name is Goldfire. So, but they had two of those there. They only had one Electrostatic Soundwave, which kind of worried me. Like, do they even have enough of them made to even get to even spare two of them for BotCon? And it was just the figure. It did not include the Ratback Keytar. They had two freeway they had two freeway jazzes. That was the first where we had actually seen pictures or the figure of what freeway jazz would look like. We saw Rodimus, we saw RC, we saw the Cybertron mode Ratchet. The figures I'm worried about right now are Thundercracker Blackout, Rodimus, and Wingblade Optimus Prime, because they seem to be having some. I've not heard anything about them, seen anything about them. No one's getting them early. Getting kind of worried because Rodimus looks awesome, Blackout looks awesome, Thundercracker looks awesome. After those few pre-release ones that Pia and all of them got a hold of for Blackout and Thundercracker, I've not seen anything. But so here you have Electrostatic Soundwave, or Sound Blaster, as I said I like to call him, because he's very Sound Blaster reminiscent. You can see like Pia pointed out also, they painted the inside of the chest silver so you can see the equalizer bars. He does still have the classic Decepticon symbol right there. He has a very bland colored head, you know what I mean? It's just very dull. Like the same gray, and then they added some light grayish, maybe like a teal almost. Like same color that's down here. It's like a very faded bluish purple color. Maybe like a very faded teal or something. I don't know. I don't know colors, you know. I can't point out very unspecific colors. He does have a little bit. He has red down there in the chest. He has red on his arms, red on the wheels, red in these little bits back there. You know, his speakers. They yet again did not take advantage of the molded bits here and color the equalizer bar things and the speakers there, which I tried on one of my two original Soundwaves, and the reason why I did that, and that was the reason why I got my second original Soundwave. So it did not work out well. He does have the purplish thing, so they did outline his buttons again. And what I like to do normally is I actually have the Ratback Keytar. I plug it into the hand there, do it like that, and then you can come around here and got to get this position correct. There we go. If you want there, and you can have him playing his Keytar. I do not have the original Soundwave to rock out with, the Ratbat, Laserbeak, Soundwave, and Sound Blaster band. I do not have the original Soundwave, so maybe later. But overall, awesome figure. I do recommend Electrostatic Soundwave over Freeway Jazz because Soundwave was a better figure overall originally, and this mold is just perfect for these colors. And Ratbat does add a lot of play value to him and give him a lot of awesomeness added. So I do have one size comparison I'm going to show off, Activator's Cliff Jumper, so you can see like the size differences. I wish we would have ended up getting a deluxe Cliff Jumper because he was about the same yay height as Sentinel. So actually that would be the Activators would be accurate, but I want a little more accurate Cliff Jumper. But it doesn't matter. Animated's almost over, so yeah, we're just lucky we're getting these toys. So I'm actually going to throw out a thank you to you guys. Thank you to all the Transformer fans that actually that was mad at Hasbro for canceling Animated at one point. Because they said they never expected Animated to be such a big hit. And they said they were going to completely stop Animated if the fans weren't going to do it. If they didn't do anything about it, if they just said, "Oh, I wish you would continue it, but we'll have to move on." But all those people that said, "No, bring back Animated," were the reason we got Electrostatic Soundwave, Freeway Jazz, all them. Which was kind of weird. One quick little note. Originally, it was going to be Electrostatic Soundwave and RC, so obviously RC and some other molds had some issues and they have to throw some different cases around, but you know, but at least we're getting all our animated. Hopefully we'll see more, maybe, including like Fugitive Wasp and all them. So there you guys have it, Transformers animated Electrostatic Soundwave with Ratbat, or as I like to call him again, Sound Blaster.